Bombcrypto, a Bomberman style type game with NFTs and crypto earnings. Is it going to be worth playing? Is it going to possibly be worth investing? That's what we're going to be checking out today, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Luke. This is my Play to Earn channel. Thanks for joining us. In these investment type videos, we're going to go over new games that are hitting the market and whether or not I think they're worth potentially investing in, buying NFTs, buying some of the token, and eventually playing the game once it comes out. And today we're looking at Bombcrypto because on playtoearn.net, which is a great game that tracks all the play to earn games coming out, it is #1 as far as the last 24 hours social media blow up. So apparently there's some hype around it, and I think it's because the token has just dropped. So we're going to review this game on 5 different aspects as we go through this video. We got the hook, what is going to draw new players into this game and drive the demand up for the crypto and NFT. Is the gameplay looking good? Is it looking fun? As far as we know so far, the game's not out yet. The earning mechanics, what does that look like? The community and media hype around the game, and lastly, the team behind the game. So let's just jump straight into the hook of the game. It's a Bomberman type game, and you know, for me, that's pretty exciting because I actually like this style of game. I've played other Bomberman type games. I don't know if I've ever actually played the original Bomberman, but I've bought other games like this that aren't play to earn. And so that is appealing. It is a style of game that is exciting. And even though it's a little more retro, it's been remade in so many different ways, and so many people still play these types of games. You can see they got the pixel art going on here, NFTs that are, you know, not the most unique thing, but we're seeing some funny looking NFTs that I enjoy. And other than that though, it doesn't seem like the hook has too many unique things going on for it. You know, it's a type of game that, as I said before, it's not really unique. A lot of people have made this game and remade it. They do have interesting NFTs. They do have interesting idea around a house that you build up. You own decorative NFTs, and those recharge your characters up a little bit faster. So it's got the twist with that of the play to earn, mashing that up with the Bomberman type experience. The pixel art is, you know, it's okay. I wouldn't rate it, you know, super high. It's good enough, I think. So I'm gonna give this a 1.2 out of 2 for gameplay, just because there isn't anything that's standing out to me that's super unique or super mind-blowing. But for that crowd that does like the Bomberman type genre, I think that will be an appeal to a lot of players. Now, as far as gameplay, there isn't a ton on this game so far. I couldn't find any alpha or beta testers in on it, and the game doesn't release till a week later from now. So basically all that we know about this game, it's a Bomberman type game. There are going to be PvP modes. There are going to be a mode with an adventure mode, as this is what it looks like probably for the adventure mode, going up against monsters, not other players. There's going to be boss battles, different NFTs to level up your character. And then there's going to be a treasure hunting mode, which sounds like you kind of just send out your NFTs and you get them to collect either the coin for you or possibly a chance at some NFTs as well. Other than that though, knowing that there's a treasure hunt mode, a story mode, and a battle mode, we don't really know a ton about the game. So this gameplay score, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 2 just because we don't know if the gameplay is actually going to be good or not. They have an interesting concept. I'm glad that they have multiple modes here. That's exciting to me. But overall, it doesn't sound too crazy, and there's not a lot of info. So I'm going to give it a 1 out of 2 for gameplay. But of course, as this game comes out, it's scheduled for September 30th. Then we might do an update on this game in another video and update the gameplay score. But for now, it's just going to be a 1 out of 2. All right, so for our third category, what are the earning mechanics like? Of course, we are wanting to play to earn. So does this look very promising as a game that will be worth our time, that we can accumulate assets and some crypto? So obviously, because this game isn't out yet, we don't know how much crypto this game is going to drop or what kind of NFTs and what they'll be worth. But what I can tell from digging into their white paper is that there are 3 different modes of play will earn you either crypto or NFTs. So there's the treasure hunt mode, which you can just send out your NFTs and they work automatically without players having to be there. And apparently you can earn NFTs there as well, which is going to sometimes show up in a prison block in the rescue hero. So a little confusing to me that it sounds like prison blocks can only be found in the treasure hunt mode, which is the mode that you're not even actively playing the game. So for me, that's kind of an odd thing. You would think it would be in the story mode where you're actively playing that those things would show up, not the treasure hunt mode. But maybe there's more to the treasure hunt mode where it can be a little bit more active. I'm not sure. Then you have the story mode, which it sounds like coins are going to be dropped from certain monsters and blocks that you are killing along the way. And of course, in these big boss battles, they may give you some NFT rewards. So that part is exciting to me. Being able to earn a consistent little amount of crypto throughout a game, I think is important to get players hooked, keep coming back and earn every day. And then, you know, maybe have the small chance that you drop a super rare NFT from a boss battle. Gives you that idea of like, man, if I play this game, something big can happen. I can make that NFT that's worth the $100 or whatever it is. So that's cool to me. The story mode is appealing. The battle mode, this is a controversial thing to me that I think is gonna have to be addressed in NFT and play to earn gaming. This battle mode I don't specifically like because you have to join in and you have to pay a certain amount of your tokens, the Bcoin, as the fee. And then the final winner takes the majority of the loser's coin. Now, some people may find that premise interesting. To me, it feels a little bit more like gambling. You know, you're playing a video game to gamble to see if you're gonna get those crypto tokens or not. Personally, I don't like that. You know, I played a crypto game like that on the Wax Arena. I just found myself getting into that gambling mindset where if you lose a match, you're like, oh, I just lost 10 wax. Well, in this next match, I'm going to win it back. And then you lose again. You're like, crap, now I have to win 3 games just to get back my, you know, initial earning plus a little bit more. And so that to me, I personally don't like games that are doing this. Maybe you're okay with that. I would rather see, you know, okay, yes, if there's a tournament and you have to pay, you know, 10 cents to get in and maybe, you know, top 10 players, kind of like a Splinterlands tournament mode. That to me is more acceptable because, you know, there's video game tournaments all over the country, NFT or not, where yeah, you do have to pay a fee to get into the tournament. That makes a little bit more sense. But just the 1v1 straight up, like you put your money in and then you see if you lose it or if you take the other person's money, feels a little bit bad to me. So that's a little bit concerning, but if you're okay with that, you know, maybe that's not a deterrent for you. A couple other things that are interesting about the earning mechanics is that you get NFTs to put into your house. They're decorative items, but they do have meaning and utility behind them because they recharge your characters back up faster so they can go out on adventures again. And they apparently can give them some special abilities as well. So that's another NFT that you can be earning. Going into the tokenomics of the game, does this crypto seem like it's going to be worth something? There are a couple red flags personally to me. One is this fact question that I found that says, do you have a plan to burn the token or not? It says, we cannot say what the plan is yet, but based on the situation of Bcoin consumption and inflation, we have different plans to balance the token. We need time to monitor user metrics and user behavior in the game to come up with a suitable burn plan. So to me, I'm glad that they're aware that this should be a question and that they might have a plan one day, but it's super strange to me. Why don't you have a plan now? Why do you need to monitor all the user metrics and behavior in the game before you have a plan to launch this game and see what happens with the token? And this is why it's super important to me, because I got into a game called Our Planet, which had a token called Aether. And so I got into the game here, and you see the token price went up, up, down, 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 and then all of a sudden just completely fell off the map where it's now worth, you know, 1/10 of a thousandth of where it used to be, something like that. And the reason was because everyone was generating this crypto in the game, Aether, by staking their NFTs. And then you would get those NFT or get the Aether to go buy more NFTs to get more Aether, and everyone kept getting more and more and more of this crypto before people realized there's no reason I need to ever buy this. I'm already generating so much of it. And you can see, well, okay, if everyone has so much supply, no one wants to buy, and the price of the game just completely tanks till it's pretty much worth absolutely nothing. So the fact that they don't have a plan yet, to me, is one red flag for this game. You gotta have a reason to burn the token. And they do say you can use the token to buy heroes or to upgrade your heroes, and that's a start, but it's concerning to me that they don't have more of a plan, it seems. A couple other things, it's not a free to earn game. It sounds like you are estimated to have to spend about 10 Bcoin, which they say is around $1 equivalent to buying a one bomber hero. So at least it doesn't sound like it's going to be one of those NFT games where you have to spend $100 to get into. For the token allocation, some pretty standard stuff here. It looks like play to earn, you get 20% of the tokens are going to be distributed that way. 20% is if you want to stake your tokens, so that's good that they're going to have a staking system. A couple things that are, I guess, another red flag to me is that they did have a private sell before it went on Pancake Swap, and it's going to be locked for a month, and then 10% is going to be given out to the people who invested in this private sale a month after month. So if people from this private sale got a really good deal on the token, I don't know how much they bought it for, but let's say it goes up and every month they're getting 10% of their investment, they can just take that 10% and dump it right away if they want to. I'm not saying they will, but that's definitely an option. So we have to look out for that. The team and advisor, though, they have their tokens locked for an entire year, which is good, which means they can't be the ones to pump the token price, run away from the project, and then just exit out completely before the game is even made. So at least it's not going to be a complete scam from what we can tell. The other concerning thing is I like games with two tokens, one for a governance token and one for earning crypto. They only seem to have one token here in this game, which is a little bit concerning to me, because why would you buy this, IDO and Pancake Swap, thinking, oh, I want to be a part of the governance, but then, 20% of the crypto is going to come out through play to earn. And so, that could just, just throw in so much of the supply that I don't know if it's worth it to jump into the beginning on these initial sales here. Final score for the earning mechanics is going to be 0.5 out of 2. There are just too many red flags for me. I'm glad to be proven wrong when the game comes out. If it's actually worthwhile investing into, great. But for me right now, I would not simply, in my personal belief, invest in this game until I see more evidence of these things being worked out. Okay, so let's quickly go over the last two categories here. We got social media and community hype. Well, they have some pretty standard stuff here. Facebook, 13,000 likes almost. It doesn't seem like there's a ton of comments and likes on each post, but there's at least some activity and they seem to be posting each and every day, which is a good sign. They do have a good following on Twitter, 11.4K followers, and lots of likes, comments, retweets on these tweets. So that shows to me that there's at least some community there. Interestingly enough, on TikTok, I don't know if this is where a lot of the hype is coming from, but some of these videos have 2.4 million views, 2.3, and 500,000 almost. So that's really interesting to me that on TikTok, they don't really have a ton there, but they have 15K followers, 36,000 likes, and a couple videos all of a sudden with over 2 million views. They do have a Telegram and Discord. Telegram has 9,800 people. Discord, roughly almost 700 people here online right now. They don't have a ton going on here, so that is a little bit concerning to me that they don't seem to have a really big community backing. It seems like people are interested in the hype around what's going on social media, so they're coming here to ask questions about the token. So not a huge community backing to it so far. So that gives the score a little bit lower to me. I'm going to give it a 1.2 out of 2. They have some great social media stuff going on, but I would like to see more out of their Telegram and Discord, honestly. Now for the team behind it, who is building this game, who is in charge? Well, they do have a good founder here of, SynSparks CEO. The SynSparks team, they have made apparently lots of mobile games, earning themselves 100 million downloads. They have 40 games, 50 plus staff. Interestingly enough, they have some with 18, 20 million here. Their one Bomberman game, Bomb Squad, a little bit lower here at 1.5 million downloads. So that is a little bit interesting to me that their one game that they're bringing to the blockchain isn't their most popular game. So we'll see how that goes. That bumps their score down a little bit for me, but at least they are a legit company that has been making good mobile games. This game is going to be on PC though. It's going to be a web browser game, it sounds like, and using the wallet MetaMask. They got some advisors. They have some, developers that have worked on other games before or done other projects, which is, good to see that they have experience. This is just not a no-named team. They have some legit stuff behind this in the SynSpark expertise. So that's good to see for me. So for the core team behind it, I'm giving them a score of 1.9 out of 2, just a little bump down because their Bomb Squad game was a little bit lower than the other games that they've come out with. So lastly, as we look at the token price, this is on Dex Tools. You can see the token right now is sitting at about 27 cents, which is interesting because they said on Pancake that it would probably launch more around 10 cents. You can see that this coin just came out. This is 30-minute markers, and right now it's just kind of been hovering in this 25 to 30 cent area. Again, I said I'm not going to invest in this game, although it does sound like if you want to buy up 10 Bcoin, that will get you into the game on September 30th, is what they're saying in their FAQ. Hopefully that holds true. I don't know the exact costs for buying these characters or a hero to get started. If that's the case, it's only 10 to get in, then it's $2.75 to get into the game, not the $1 that they said in the FAQ. So we'll see. I would not be buying up tokens personally to invest and hoping that this token takes off, with a 5-10x, and then you can cash out when the token price is, at $2 or $5, whatever. I don't see that happening. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just got too many red flags with not enough token burning, with the tokens coming out to those private investors month after month for the next whatever it was, 10 months. So that makes me think, yeah, maybe it's worth getting to the game to play it and try it. But again, personally, I'm not going to be buying this coin up. So we'll see when the game launches in a week. If I have bought any to try to play the game or not, I'll probably wait till the game actually releases so we can know more about it. But my final rating as far as an investment, I only give this game so far a 5.8 out of 10. There are lots of question marks though. I do want to post this video though because I know it's blowing up on social media some places, and this is just kind of a video to say these are my thoughts. It's not the end all be all. If you think this game is going to be the best game of all time and that these tokens are worth something to you, go for it. But personally, I'm getting a 5.8 out of 10, saying not right now. We'll see when the game comes out if I want to buy at least one hero to try it. But that's probably the most I'm going to do for Bombcrypto as of right now. That's it for right now though. Let me know what you guys think about Bombcrypto, and I'll see you guys in the next game that we are going to do an investment review of. Until then, have a great time.